welcome back to Message from the Stars. I'm happy to be back with you. My name is Chaim Cohen, and let's see what the stars have to tell us this week. So the first thing is that next Monday, exactly a week from today, Mercury, the planet of communication and relationships, will go retrograde. And I know you all know when Mercury goes to retrograde, we are on guard. Things are about to lose control, and communication get lost, computer information system get lost. We need to watch out at that time. Now, the retrograde doesn't start on the date of the retrograde, it begins already a few days before. So, from Tuesday, October 15, we'll start to feel the energy of retrograde, which means we might feel that things getting stuck, that, maybe we feel uncertain, maybe we push and nothing move, or we say things and people don't understand us, there's lack of communication. It's very much recommended that to avoid starting new major things in life, since of this energy of lack of communication, lack of understanding, and this is not the time to plant major things in life. As well, on Wednesday, October 16, the energetic planet of wars and conflicts, Mars, is moving from Leo to Virgo. What it means is that we are all going to be energized by the energy of the Virgo. Now we know Virgo is controlled by Mercury. And Mercury, as we just said, is going into retrograde. So Mars, which is the energy of our fuel, of our energy, will make anything that has to do with Mercury more intense. Which means we will find ourselves suddenly digging into our thoughts, over-analyzing, communication and technical breakups. Anything that has to do with a relationship and communication will go off. So we must pay attention, and we all will feel more like a Virgo, looking for the details, looking for perfection, and of course, when things go wrong, criticizing, being short, using sharp words, and really being very intense at moments of challenge. So really pay attention to this energy that is happening this week. Now I remind you that we are now in the month of Scorpio, and as we spoke about it in the last 2 weeks, Scorpio is about control. And everything we just said today is affected also by the Scorpio, so really the energy is really intense. Control, criticizing, very intense. Scorpio and Virgo energy, very intense. So, as the Kabbalists explain, that whenever there is a greatest darkness or greatest challenge, that's where the greatest light can be revealed. And very interesting is that on Monday night, October 14, it's the death anniversary of Rachel the Matriarch. Now, to understand, Rachel was the channel or the doorway through which the energy of unconditional love and compassion enters to our world, to our life, and to our heart. Which means when we find ourselves having difficulty with people, with communication, with feeling, with getting to another person, with letting go of criticism, with letting go of judging, with letting go of control, we should call upon the energy of Rachel, which she's available for us on Monday night, that we can connect with the energy. Please see your local Kabbalah center to connect, or with your teacher, how to connect to the Rachel. But she's available to help us to really penetrate those doors of judgment, criticism, and especially evil eye and envies. So also this week is the portion of Vayera, which tells the story of Abraham binding sacrificing his son Isaac at the altar, which sounds the most terrible story ever heard in the Bible. But Rothberg explained that the story of binding of Isaac is not about human sacrifice. It's about Abraham, which represents the right column energy, transforming himself through certainty. In other words, Abraham represents the right column energy, Isaac represents the left column energy. In other words, there are times in life by which we find ourselves too much giving or pleasing, where those are the moments that we need to restrict a little bit. And there are times in our life by which we find ourselves too much taking. It's just about us. It's just about controlling. It's just about judging. It's just about negativity. That's the left column energy, by which there we need to restrict and give more. The whole story of binding of Isaac is how to create that central column, that balance between giving and receiving, between judging and compassion, between opening our heart and letting go. This is the week by which we have this opportunity to find that balance within us, to have the energy of compassion, and really to go above the influence of the Virgo, of the Scorpio, of the Mercury that make us analyzing. And I hope that we'll be able to really achieve this and have a great week. Thank you very much, and see you next week. Bye-bye.
And Mercury will be in retrograde until November the 10th.